Good morning, good morning, good morning, NV Seekers. How's everyone doing? Hello, family and friends. Okay, I know I had to say the NV Seekers because now we have major people leaving their job and retiring, so I'm pretty cool about that. This is Wisdom Walk number 41. Wow, 41. Oof. So this is called brain power. And I don't mean to insult anyone about this because you know how some people are. So you guys take it at face value. Don't think I'm talking directly to you or trying to insult you in any way, but take things at face value. So a few Wisdom Walks ago, I talked about a system with a monkey and bananas. And I wanted to kind of revisit that a little bit because I think it's very helpful to the cause of brain power. Our Wisdom Walk number 41. So let me do a little recap. If you put a stack of bananas and $10 million next to each other in front of a monkey, the monkey will eat the bananas 100 out of 100 times. 100%. They will not touch the money because the monkey does not know that $10 million can buy them an endless supply of bananas because they don't have the brain power to understand that. So that's just how it is, but they're not on top of the food chain. So who's on top of the food chain? We are. So let me use that same analogy for the brain power you need to use and have to grow. So the brain power for us is if we put a job in front of most adults and you put an entrepreneurial opportunity in front of most adults, I wouldn't say 100%, but I would say 95% or higher of the adults will pick the job because that's what we know. The difference between the monkey and us, we have the ability to learn, adapt, and prosper. So what happens in that scenario is if you have a situation where someone will teach you that instead of the job, you can have entrepreneurship. And again, I've mentioned his name many times. One of my mentors, Tony Hsieh, one of the 2 billionaires that mentored me in my life. May God rest his soul. Still dealing with that loss, but it's a tough deal. Anyway, he said something to me many years ago. He said, I wish people or students or parents would have their children spend the money instead of going to college and becoming entrepreneurs or be entrepreneurial, because that's what's going to take them to the next level in their life. So because we are on top of the food chain, we're able to learn the things that we need to do to get to that level. So the difference is who is teaching you and who's helping you, because as humans, all we learn in school and see around us is the power of having a job. Some people have better jobs than others. Some people have jobs that pay them $15 an hour. Some people have jobs that pay them $1,000 an hour. Well, there's not very many jobs that's going to pay you $1,000 an hour, but you know what I mean. So you go through the process of life to find a better job or find that career that you have. Many people fall in this category. They go to school, they get a great education, and they can't even get a job in their field, make no money. But they end up having all these student loans, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of student loans that they have to pay back. And they can't even pay it back because they don't have a job that can pay back the student loans. So that's a tough cycle that we go through. So unfortunately, we're not monkeys. Unfortunately, when someone so let's say a year goes by, or 2 years go by, or 5 years go by, and I put the bananas and more money in front of a monkey, the monkey will still pick the bananas. Doesn't matter. I can take that monkey to the store with me on my back, walk up to a big store that has tons of bananas, pull my ATM card out, pull cash out, whatever, and buy a ton of bananas. And the monkey can see me do it. And a week later, I can go in a room, put a stack of bananas and a stack of money in front of the monkey, and the monkey's going to pick the bananas 100% of the time. But us, as humans, if I gave you that same scenario, and instead of you picking the job, I show you and you see that entrepreneurship or an opportunity can get you out of that job, can get you out of that situation. Then the next time I put those two opportunities in front of you, you're going to think. Now the difference is some of you think faster than others because of your upbringing, because of your belief system, and because of the things that's happened in your life. If you've been hurt, and you've been hurt by people that you can't trust, you'll be very, very slow to trust someone again. I get it. I understand it. Totally get that. I'm that way also. For those of you that haven't been hurt that much, because you make decisions based on life experiences. But what I've done in the last 4 months is show you different experiences and give you proof. That's why one of my taglines is documentation beats conversation. So I've shown you the lifestyle. I've shown you the 10 opportunities. I've shown you how they fund. I've shown you how it makes money. I show you how easy it is. And some of you have jumped in. So far we have 9 retired, which I'm very proud of. I wish we had 900. I wish we had 9,000. I wish we had 90,000. I wish we had 9 million. But that's okay. 9's better than 8. Not as good as 10, but it's better than 8. So I'll live with that. And as you continue on, you will get the information that you need to make a logical decision. Because unlike a monkey, we can learn. Yes, the monkey can learn tricks and different things. Yes, I get it. I understand that. But they're not going to know the concept between getting bananas and going out there and having money to buy as many bananas as they want. Now, some of you will never get the concept of entrepreneurship. Some of you may never get the concept of cryptocurrency. I don't know. I think the problem with that is you speak it into existence. If you think it's hard and you think it's tough, welcome to thinking that, because you're 100% right. And it is hard and it's tough and you're not going to learn it. Your mindset has to be everything is achievable. Everything is possible. Everything can happen. And if that's your mindset, you will find out how easy it is to find these things. I had a great friend of mine today. It's kind of interesting when you say the word friends or whatever, because of how society has changed with social media. You don't see someone for a while, but because of social media, you feel like you're in their life. And you feel that you're so close to them because you see them posting and you see their family growing, you see things like that. And it kind of takes away the intimacy of relationships today. But I guess that's the way the world technology is done, and you can't unring that bell when that bell's rung. So the information highway, and when the internet came around, we rang that bell, can't unring that bell. So the intimacy of relationships is not what it used to be when I was younger. And so you have people that are watching you, or you're watching people and you feel very, very close to them, but there's no intimate contact. So I have a friend that we've done some business before, and for years. I mean, this has been going on for a few years. And I got a phone call from him this morning. And it's interesting because sometimes you don't think people are watching, or you don't know how what you do affect people. This is why I am constantly on social media, because I don't know who I'm touching or where I'm touching. Part of it is also because I want to leave a legacy for my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren. One day they will watch all these lives, and they don't know who great-great-great-grandpa was. They can see what I was talking about, and some of these lessons will help them in their life also. All they're going to know is great-great-great-grandpa left a legacy, left a ton of opportunity for them, for their lives, and they want to know who great-great-grandpa is. So that's why I do all of these also. I think I talked about that in one of my lives before. But anyway, so this friend called me this morning. He says, hey, I've been listening, I've been watching, And he does great in his life. He really does. A lot of you do great in your life. A lot of you have a great job and a great situation. You have a home. You have, savings. Some of you have savings. Some of you don't. You have, a nice car, maybe a boat, and you're living your life, and you're doing things, and it's wonderful. But you may still be in phase one. There's a wisdom walk called "This Is Everything." If you haven't watched that one yet, you need to watch that one. It talks about phase 1, 2, and 3 of your life. I'm in phase 3 of my life. But most of you are stuck in phase 1, and some of you graduate to phase 2, but it's not really where you need to be. You need to be in phase 3. So you can go check that out if you want to. Anyway, he's in about phase 1.5 of his life. And he made some changes to his life. And he wanted to spend more time with his family and didn't want to work as much. But they don't see the way out. They're still traveling. They're still doing things, but there's not, it's almost there, but it's not totally there. He says, I see what you're doing, and I get it. I just don't understand it. And I get that, and I understand that. Cryptocurrency is scary. It's scary at first. I've been talking about it for 3 years. Told you guys to buy Bitcoin when it was $3,000. Now it's $57,000. You missed that opportunity, but that's okay. It's not the fact that it's dead. You don't need $57,000 to buy a Bitcoin. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin and still do what you need to do. It doesn't matter. It's all relative. So he says, I see this, and I'm not really sure. I'm like, not a problem at all. Just go to my promo page, watch a Get Started video, go on our Facebook group where we have all our friends and family. We're all like-minded people talking about different things, showing different opportunities, showing where we are, and just follow. That's it. I mean, I've broken everything down for you guys. Everything's there. Every video is there. How to do everything's there. It may be scary to you, but go to Wisdom Walk number 2, 3, or 4. I can't remember which one it was when I talked about being a baby. It's the one with the picture of the little baby. Remember how hard it was to walk? You were crawling. You didn't know how to walk. You were bumping. You were hurting yourself. You were falling down. Now today, you walk. No problem. When's the last time you really fell down? You don't fall down anymore because you've practiced it and practiced it and practiced it and practiced it. It's the same thing with crypto. I mean, anyone can call me right now and ask me how to do a wallet, how to do this, how to do that. And it's like, I know it like the back of my hand now. The reason I know it by the back of my hand is because I've been doing it. Just like some of you. In fact, it was funny. I was telling the Queen yesterday, I says, hey, and I was being funny. I says, hey, how much do you think we made in the apple and strawberry business yesterday? And she's like looking at me like, first she looked, I think she was thinking, well, do we have stock in apples or strawberries or something? And she kind of looked at me kind of bewildered a little bit. I says, how much do you think we made in that industry? And she said, we're not in that industry because my sister and brother-in-law have a massive talents with strawberries and apples, and they do very well with it. Oh, I hate these disconnections. Oh, come on. I'm telling you, Verizon has to get their signal stronger. Anyway, sorry about that. So I'm not sure where I ended up. Anyway, so I told the Queen, I said, so guess how much we made in the apple and the strawberry business yesterday? And she said, huh? I'm like, huh? I said, yeah, guess how much? She goes, we're not in that business. I said, exactly. We made 0. You know why? Because I don't do anything in those industries. It's just like everything else in life. I've given everyone the blueprint of whatever you do. I don't know. I didn't make much in the lawn care business either. In fact, let me flip over. The landscapers just left. The guys that cut the grass, it looks great. Looks wonderful. It's getting greener and greener and greener. I love it. But I made 0 in that industry yesterday or today because I didn't cut any grass and I didn't do anything. So in anything in life, if you're not doing anything in that, how are you going to make any money? How are you going to make any success? Some of you are whatever you do in life. If I'm not doing it, I'm not going to win in that industry. I'm not going to win in that industry at all in any way. So the things I've been teaching for the last 4 months, are you in? The ones that retired are in. Some of you haven't retired yet, but you're moving along that direction. I'm telling you right now, there's not one person I can't retire in 30 days if you listen. Period. And that's a bold statement to make, but I'm making that statement. There's not one person I can't retire in 30 days if you listen. So it's all about your mindset. It's all about you. It's all about what you think. You look at this and you go, look, do I want to be the person that keeps thinking the status quo way, or do I want to be the person that's going to get out of my own way and follow something that will change my life forever? That's a decision you have to make. I can't make that decision for you. When the time is ready, when the time's right for you, you'll make that decision. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so that's all. I mean, it's all the mindset. It's all the mindset. So if you haven't watched This Is Everything, please go watch that. It's phase 1, 2, and 3 of your life. It shows you where you need to go. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Okay, I haven't said hi to a few people in a while. Let me say hi before I end this. Hi, Barbara Jean. How you doing? Hi, Jason. Good afternoon. Or is it morning time, afternoon time? I don't even know what time it is. I do know it's Wednesday, though. I know that because I have a meeting today with a good friend of mine. Let's see. Hi, Jen. Hi, Leah. Hi, Kim. Hi, Donna. Hi, James. Hey, Tara. Tara, please do not be overwhelmed. Trust me, don't be overwhelmed. It's very, very simple. We can take this so slowly, so slowly. You'll be fine. Just the key that you need to do is go to the site and watch a Get Started video. That's about 13 minutes long. Once you get to the Facebook page, then you just start looking at everything Tron case. There's 10 of them. Everything Daisy, everything Auto BTC. There's an explanation on how each one of them work. The quickest and easiest one to start with is Tron case. Tron case gives you 1.2% per day of whatever you invest. You can invest as little as 25, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, just call it 100 bucks. You get 1.2% per day. Then tomorrow you can get 1.3. Then the next day you can get 1.4. Then the next day you can get 1.5. Then it's gonna max out at 1.7. Simple, real easy. You're gonna get a wallet. You're gonna transfer some funds in there. Simple, and just go from there. And then once you start making a ton of money, you feel more comfortable, then we're gonna buy you an Amazon store, a Walmart store. Not we're gonna buy you, you're gonna buy yourself that. Then you're gonna buy yourself gold and silver. Then you're gonna get mortgage notes. It's trust me, don't be overwhelmed. Hey, look, if I came to your job right now, I'll be overwhelmed, but I'm gonna take a deep breath, relax, and let you teach me, and go slowly. Slowly, I will, believe me, you'll be fine. So yes, and you can retire in 30 days if you listen. So if you want to hit me up, you feel uncomfortable, give me a call and I'll be happy to help you. Hey, Marlo. Hey, Tim. Tim, I see. In fact, you know what, Tim? You can probably speak on this a little bit. I remember a text from you about a month ago where you were getting a little bit frustrated. You were looking at everything and you're like, man, this is frustrating. You were like getting frustrated. Now, all of a sudden, I see you in more and more phases. I see you learning. I see you getting along better. So good for you. That's what happens. Just remember, it's just like a little baby. You have to crawl, fall down, bump your knees, scratch your knees, fall over, bump your head, not feel good. Then you're going to start walking. Then it's going to be fine. Then you're going to get better, and you're going to get better, and you're going to get better. That's how life is. Okay, let's see who else do we have. Yep, Don, you start with Tron and Qubit. Great decisions. Good for you. Nolly, I love you back. Love you back, my friend. Yes, sir. Tim, you are learning, and you're doing very well. Very, very proud of you. Okay, everyone, have a great Wednesday. I think my next wisdom walk is going to be from Havasu. So I will do a wisdom walk from the London Bridge, the world's famous London Bridge. Actually, you know what? I want you guys to go. Let's see. Hey, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. I have a little story I'll tell you guys. So the koi pond is done. The landscaping's not done around it, and the backyard's not done around it yet. But the koi pond's done, and it's operational. And I went and bought 14 fish yesterday, and they've all disappeared. I can't find any of them. They're all gone. They're all hiding in between the rocks because I think they're scared. They told me they're probably nervous, so they're hiding. I bought 4 koi, little baby ones, because I want to test them before I kill the really big, expensive ones. So then I bought a bunch of goldfish just to see. I bought 20 goldfish and 4 koi, and let me flop over. I cannot find one of them. But what I can find is my first flowering lily. That is too cool. But let's see if we can find one. Oh, there's one. There's one goldfish right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Yep, there he is swimming right there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he just went in the rocks. But the koi are gone. Oh, there's another little one right there. So I'm really, really excited about these. Super excited. So the big ones are coming, but I'm going to wait till all that mess over here is done, because they have to still do the walls and the color coding of the walls and the bricks and the fire pits and all the umbrellas and all this stuff. All that stuff's got to be done. So until then, I'm not going to put the big ones in here yet. But once the big ones come in, they're going to be my little pets for the grandkids to come play with and stuff. So looking forward to that. Okay, everyone, go out and live your best life, please. And this is no disrespect. Do not be like a monkey. Do not be like a monkey. Life can be better. You do not need a job. Trust me. I cannot. There's no way in the world I could ever have a job again. I am unemployable. With what I know, that's like the monkey finally learning that he can take the money and buy unlimited supply of bananas. Do you think you'll ever not take the money again? Think about it. Do you think if you taught that monkey the value of the money versus the value of the bananas, do you think that monkey will ever touch another banana? That's what happened to me. I'm that monkey that got bitten by the entrepreneurial bug that understand that I can never have to work again. And that's what happened. Now I can never touch a job again. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Take care, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.